Good morning to all. Today topic is programming C. The programming C. What is the program? So program means that is set of instruction we can access to creating the problems. That is using the program. Okay. So C means that is called for step by step follow the program is called programming C. Okay. So user understood one by one the step by step follow the program that is called for programs. Okay. So program means algorithm plus data structure is equal to that is called for program. Algorithm means that is a basically algorithm means step by step follow the programs that is called for algorithms. The finite set of instruction we can access to procedure we can follow by one by one. That is called for step by step follow the procedure. That is called for algorithms. Okay. Data structure means the way of organization data not only stored item but also their relationship each other. Okay. So both algorithm plus data structure is called program. Okay. So today we seen about the programming C. Okay. In this concept, mainly using the functions, arrays, strings, structure, and pointers. So now we are seeing the functions. Function is a subprogram. So it is used for creating divide of in your big problems. Okay, easily to understand the problems. We can easily clear the errors. That is using the functions. Okay, function is divided in the small problems. Easily reduce the errors to avoid the repeated statements. That is using the functions. Okay. So function are two type of functions. One is free-defined functions. Another one is user-defined functions. Okay. Pre-defined functions that is called for library functions or built-in functions. Library function means is called for squad, string. This is a library functions. The mathematical functions represent by the library functions. It cannot be modified the function name. That is called for free-defined functions. Okay. So user-defined function means the user creating the function name. That is called for user-defined functions. Okay. It can be used to modify the function name. For example, sum of a comma b. Sum is that is a function name. User creating the name sum. A comma b means that is the parameters. Okay. So this is a user-defined functions. So advantage of user-defined functions. The length of source program can be reduced utilize the user-defined functions. Okay. Two or three divide in the functions that is using user-defined functions. Okay. The length of source program can be divided into two parts. That is making to access the user-defined functions. Okay. It is easy to locate the error checking error corrections. Okay. To avoid the repetition of instructions. That is advantage of user-defined functions. So next one, the elements of user-defined functions. So three elements. How to declare the function declarations, then function definitions. Third one is function calling. So first thing, function declarations. So the syntax of how to declare the function declarations. First initiate, you mention the data types, integer, character, float. That is called for data types. You represent the function name. The function name means the user defined the function name. Okay. Parameter is the passing through the list, int A, int B, int C. That is called for parameters. Okay. After you create the functions, inside the variable declarations and method declarations within the calling of return statements. Okay. This is called for function declarations. So how to function works? How to function works? The function executed at the time of we can access to passing through the called upon the subclasses. That is called for function worked. So the main function to access to execute the subfunction, the subfunction called as return back to the main functions. That is called for function works. Okay. So the example, main function, you declare the subfunction that is called for function 1. In this function, we can access to the subclasses that is called for data type function 1. In this function called, then after return back to the main functions. That is called for calling functions. Okay. So the parameters. So function, there are two parameters will be assigned. One is actual parameter. Second one is the formal parameters. Okay. The actual parameter is there are transferred the data from main function to the sub functions. Okay. The value of A transferred to X, B transferred to Y. There is a main function to call to the sub function, make into transfer the value of actual parameters. Okay. After receiving the parameters, that is a formal parameters, that is using X and Y. Example, the main function 1, I declared a parameter A comma B. Suppose I assign A value is 5, B value is 10. So the function will be called to the sub functions. The function name 1 X comma Y. The A of value is 5 means the X of value is 5. B of value is 10 means that is called for Y values. Okay. The function will be the A comma B is that is an actual parameter, and X comma Y is that is a formal parameters. The return statement, return is whenever it is the sub function will be called to the main function, that is using the return commands. Okay. The function prototypes. The function types, prototypes, there are 4 ways. One is function with no argument and no return values. Okay. Second is function with argument and no return values. Third things, function with arguments and return values. Fourth one is function with no argument and with the return values. Okay. This is a function with no argument and no return values. First thing. Here, no data will be transferred to the main function to the sub functions. Then and come back, return to the no return values from the main functions. That is called for function with no argument, no return values. Example, this is the main functions. Call to the main function, you creating the declaration of function 1. In this sub function, access to the subclasses, data type function 1. So the main function, no passing through the values. The sub functions, no return values from the main functions. That is called for function with no argument and no return values. This is example. Has include std.h, has include coordinate.h. This is a two header file we defined in the program. In this header file, we can get in the input values and our throw from the outputs. That is using std.h and coordinate.h. Okay. After that, you assign the void main inside the sub functions. You call from the sub functions. The function name is void add of void. So no parameters. Only call from the declaration of function name. Okay, void add. In this function, you call to the subclasses. Subclasses means we can call from out of the classes. Okay, void add. Inside the value parameter will be declarations in the a comma b comma c. The variable will be declared after getting the variable values a and b. Suppose I assign a value is 3, b value is 4. So c equal to a plus b. So a plus b means 3 plus 4, 5, 7. 7 is called from the c. After the print c means the value is 7. So I add in the functions that is getting from the values 7. Okay, this is the output. I put in the 3 a values, b values 4, totally 7. Next topic, next second, function with argument and no return values. So data will be transferred from one function to another functions, main function to the sub functions. Okay, but no return values. So this is a syntax. Main functions, you call function 1 a comma b. Function 1 is that is a sub functions. In this function, to access to the subclasses. Okay, I assign the parameter a comma b. Suppose a value I put in 5, b value I put in 10. So the a value is passing through the x value is 5, b value is passing through the y value is 10. Okay, again the sub function called there are no return types. That is called for function with argument and no return. Examples. This is the main functions. The main function inside int a comma b. Two variable I declared. Okay. So after that, a call to for functions declaration void add. In this function, we can passing two parameters. Two parameters that is integers. Okay. So print under the two numbers, getting values a b. So a values I put in 5, b values I put in 10. So add the function name in the a comma b. So value is 5 comma 10. So the add function we call to subclasses. In this class, we can access to void add int x comma int y. So I assign a value is 5, the x value is 5, b value is 10, transfer from the y values 10. So after that, you make into add x plus y means you assign z. Z is equal to x plus y. So after that, getting the values result is z. That is called for 2 plus 4, 6. 2 is x, 4 is y. So total is 6. So again, third pro function with argument and return values. Okay, function with argument and return values. So the value will be data will be transferred from one function to another functions. That is the value of arguments and get back of calling to return from the main functions. So that is called for function with argument and return values. This is a syntax. Main functions you call to c equal to function 1 a of a comma b. Function 1 of a comma b. So the function 1 a comma b means passing values. Okay, the function is make into c. Whenever it is a c will be executed, the function will be called. Okay, so the function 1 is called from the outer the classes, declare the outer the classes. Okay, the function 1 x comma y. So I am asking a value is 5, b value is 10. So function 1 x comma y means 5 comma 10. So after that you can make into calculation, return back to the main functions. Okay. So this is example. The main functions int a comma b comma c, 3 variable declarations. Okay. Add two passing the to the parameters integers. Okay. Getting input values a and b. I put in the two numbers, a value is 2, b value is 4. C equal to add a comma b. Add is that is called that is a function name. A comma b is that is called parameter values. Okay. In this add function, access to the subclasses. Add int x comma y. Okay. Suppose I assign a values 2, so b value is 4. So in this add values x comma y means 2 comma 4. So then you make into calculations, z equal to x plus y. So total values 6. Z value is 6. Return from the main functions, c equal to 6. Okay. Now the print c means getting from the result 6. This is under two numbers 6, 7. So total 13. Okay. Understood? Last thing. Function with no argument and with return types. Okay. So the data will be does not access to main function to the call from the sub functions, but the call to return back from the main functions. Okay. So syntax for the main functions, declare the sub function 1. In this sub function, call to the subclasses out of the classes that are type function 1. So assume the calculations, after that return from the main functions. So in this program, in this syntax, it does not declare the data types, declare the arguments and the return values. So function with no argument and with return values. This is example. Void main in add, that is a function name is add means there is sub functions. Okay, in this add function you make it to the variable declared d equal to add. Whenever it is a d is called means add function will be executed. Okay, so d is represented by add functions. The add function declared by the out of the classes. So int add int a comma b c, print enter the two numbers. So I put in the getting from the a values and b values. A values I put in the 2, b values I put in the 4. So c equal to a plus b. So getting the a values 2, b values 4. So you have 2 plus 4 means 6. So c value is 6. Return c. So throw from the function from d. So the d value is 6. After print is d means the value printed by 6. Okay. In this problem, given values 5, a value is 5, b value is 8, totally 13. Okay. Understood? Okay, next parameter passing methods. So already I've seen about the prototypes, function prototyping. So the 4 way. The prototypes 4-way. One is function with no argument and no return values. Function with argument and no return values. Function with arguments and return values. Function with no arguments and with return names. There are 4 ways in the prototype of functions. Now we'll see 2 types of functions. Parameter passing methods. 2 methods. One is call by value, another one is call by reference. So call by value means only interchange for the value will be interchange. Okay. So the value only interchange. Suppose I assign a equal to 10, b equal to 20. This is a value. But I executed the a values I need for a value is 20, b value is 10. How we can interchange the value only interchange, that is called for call by values. Okay. So this is called for understood. This is the program you assign. This is the program has include LCD.catch, has include coordinate.catch. This is the header file. After declare the main method, void main. So open branches inside that declarations. First int x comma y comma change. Int x comma y means that is a variable name. Change is called change of int int. Change means there is a function name, sub function name. Okay. Int int means there is a parameters. Okay. So passing parameter that is using the integer. Okay. So print enter value of x. I getting the x values. Suppose I x value is 2. After that scanf you getting the values y values 4. So change, there is a function name x comma y means 5 comma 10. 5 comma 10. So print x comma y means what is the print values x comma y 5 comma 10. Change x comma y means the function name. In this function we can call from the subclasses. Subclasses means int change of int a comma int b. So int c means temporarily we can make into change the values. So that is using the temporary variable c. So I assign c equal to a. Okay. So c is equal to a. So already I a values that is called the x values. B values that is called for y values. I assign a values 2. C equal to 2. Okay. A equal to b. So already b values I put in on 4. So a value equal to 4. Okay. Then after b value equal to c. So already a value equal to c equal to a means c value 2. So for b equal to c means for c value is 2. That is a b values. Okay. Print after the making swapping concept a comma b means okay. A comma b means 4 comma 2. Then after print the return command, print the commands x comma y means 2 comma 4. After changing the concept, a value is 4, b value is 2. Then making 2 access to the main functions, x value is 2, y value is 4. This is the output. First I put in the 5 6. Okay. First I put in the 5 6. After making to access the subprogram, we call to change a values move to b values, b values move to a values. So after value getting the values, result 6 comma 5. Then after making to call from the main functions, x value is 5, y value is 6. This is the output of call by values. Only value only interchange, that is called for call by values. Call by reference means the value passing value and plus address value both are interchange. That is call by reference. Okay. The call by reference means value plus reference both are interchange. That is called for call by reference. Address of the value means whenever it is the variable name is assigned the values, that value will be stored on in the memory locations. In the memory location, you put on the address values. That value will be interchanged. That is called for call by reference. So example has include std.h has include phony.h. This is a header file. After declare the main functions, inside the variable declarations x comma y change. Change is that is of a function name. I getting from values x comma y. I put in the x value is 5, y value is 6. So change this is a function name and x comma and y. Now and x means and address of the value x comma address of the y values. Okay. In this value, we need to access the pointer concept. Okay. The pointer will be access the value interchange means the address values. Okay. So interchange the function name is called to the subclasses interchange int star a comma into star b. The star a is called for the pointers. Okay. So I assign the x value is 5. So I access to moving on the a values. Y value is 6. I transfer from the b. So after the calculations, c equal to star a means so c a values transfer from the c. So c equal to a. So a means 5. For c value is 5. A equal to b. B value already 6. So that is a value is 6. Okay. B value equal to c means already defined the c value is 5. So b equal to c. So b equal to 5. So the print a comma b means a value is 5 6, b value is 5. Both address value will be interchange. Okay. After that call to the main functions. Main function x comma y. So x value is already 5, y value already 6. This is the process. 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 5. Okay. Any doubts? Clear? So this is a call by reference. Okay. Next, recursive functions. This is the main topic of in the functions. So the recursive function means the same function within the function until some function will be called. That is a recursive functions. Function in the functions. That is called for recursive functions. Okay. The function one inside the function one. That is called for recursive functions. So example, void main int a. In this problem, there is a factorial numbers. Okay. Int rec record. Rec means records. Okay. The print enter the numbers. Scan up. Get from a values. I put in the 5. Print a value is 5. Record means that is a function name. The function of a. So the function will be calling some function. The outer the classes. Record the sub function name int x. So I put in the a value is 5 means x value is 5. So int f. So if the condition if x equal to 1, okay, return 1. So x values I assign the 5. 5 equal to 1 means the condition is false. Go to else f equal to x into the function name my x minus 1. So x value is 5 into 5 minus 1. So 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is totally 120. The 5 factorial. 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial, 5 factorial. Totally 120. The value is 120. This is a factorial using the recursive functions. Function into functions. That is called for recursive functions. So next one, the library functions. Library function is called predefined functions. What are the library functions? Provide the likely mathematical strings manipulations. The mathematical means squared, ABS, power, child. Child. Squared means h power 2. So using the h power 2, that is using squared. Okay, this is called for the mathematical the mathematical library functions. Okay, thank you.